Good morning everyone, welcome to another video. This week is going to be a frantic week because it's my birthday on Friday and we're doing some preparations for a little party we're going to have. But first of all, we need this Sunday morning now, 10 o'clock, 35 degrees already. We've been delivered this lovely bundle of offcuts which is sold as firewood, but we use them for cladding. So we're going to go and clad the new ducking and palace and get that ready to move the ducks in this week. The roof's all done now, the fan's in and working, everything's hunky-dory. So here it goes, I'll get the digger. obviously I'll never get it through that gate, will I?
You don't think so?
No way.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm going to drop it over the fence here somehow, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never done this before.
Yeah, okay.
Or we leave it this side and just split the bundle here. I don't know what else to suggest because there's no way we're going to get it through that.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can drop it over the fence.
Okay, right. Here goes, guys. Good luck. I think we need to shorten the... So hopefully...
Try again.
Try again, yeah. Hang on. Oh. Neck. Come down. Oh. Oh, excuse my language. I think it might be handballing. Don't you, darling?
We call that a disaster.
Yeah.
I've wrecked the fence a bit.
Oh well, it's got to come down anyway.
At reach, to get it high enough, it's not man enough.
Yeah.
Digger, digger.
All right.
So we'll strip it apart here and just
Chuck it over.
chuck it over.
Yeah. Oh well.
We tried. So while Andrew's gonna has bravely volunteered to throw all this down over there. While she's doing that, I'm gonna get some chicken wire that we need, some staples and tools and nails and screws and things. Step ladders and all that stuff you need, like a million tools you need to do one simple job.
Right, you're cutting the strap for me.
There you go.
Thank you, darling.
These are offcuts, obviously, from the sawmill, where they have the round timbers and they cut the edges off, and that's stored on your toes.
Yeah.
In your flip flop. Is those safety flip flops?
Yeah, I've got hard toenails.
Hard toenails. That was always your father's excuse.
I know. Well,
You are your father's daughter. Yeah. Right. I'd say most of that bundle, to be honest, but yeah, alright. Have fun.
lob over what I do.
I'm going to time lapse you.
Oh, thank you. Right, so that's about half the bundle chucked over. Actually looks a lot bigger when it's a big pile. So yeah, if we need any more I shall come up and chuck the rest. So we've thanks Rick. Oh, that's broken.
Right.
That's broken. We've got some chicken wire, and that's going to go around the top layer of Duckingham Palace, and then cladding the bottom. So let's get on with that.
You've recorded me fighting with this fucking stuff.
I know it's always going to be a nightmare. Chicken wire, isn't it?
Right.
Do you want to come over a little bit at all?
Hi.
Past here? Or are we putting... just... Oh, there we go. Honestly, this stuff is such a nightmare. So yeah, we're... So that's the idea, just basically going around swearing at this stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
I shall leave you to it.
So I'm just starting the cladding off in this corner. Nice big thick bit to start with. And we're going over the top of the mesh. Because we're going to clad the whole bottom. We haven't meshed it, but the top, we're going to leave a gap in the top, but we need the mesh there to stop the sparrows going in and out and pinching all the chicken food, which they have been doing for years.
Yes, you've got little
So we
fat
decided
sparrows.
not to feed Alpha Junior sparrow population. So we're going to go around now with this in super fast time lapse and fix it all up. So I've just come back, or we've just come back on the bikes from a little trip to the village, a birthday present from our friend Linda and Russ, and we've had a lovely deep tissue massage, which is just awesome. So thanks Linda, brilliant stuff. And it started raining, so I'm going to have to find something to do indoors. So a little project I have started and I haven't filmed any of it is I've tidied this area up. This was here covered with just loads of junk. I mean, you know, couldn't imagine me getting junk and crap everywhere, but there you go. So I've tidied this area up. Just in the process of making some coat hooks here, and I'm going to tile this wall, just this part of it, not with these, because in the winter when it does rain a lot, Ange wears various styles of wet weather coats, clothing, etc. To keep dry when she's doing the animals. So we've decided to tile the back of this wall just here, so all the dry stuff can hang here and all the wet stuff can hang here, and she's going to put a drip tray underneath, because obviously the clothes are going to shed a lot of water. So I'm going to film me doing bits and pieces of that. First of all, I'm going to drill some holes in these two pieces I've cut to fit here, like so. Yeah. I don't know how far apart. I'll work out how far apart I need them, and we'll drill some holes in that for pegs. And I'm going to make pegs, clothed pegs, out of these beech wood dowels. Yeah, I'm going to cut them at 100mm. I'll show you a little tip for doing that on a saw as well, which is quite good. So I want them 100mm long, 100mm where I want to cut them. Oh, come on, brain. So that's where I want the cut, 100mm, yeah? But just to make it easier, because I'm going to be cutting multiple ones of them. So the 100mm cut's going to come about there, I reckon. Yeah. So what I'll do is just mark where the end of it needs to come to. Or I could even, if I was really clever, I could put a piece of wood here and clamp it down. So I might do that.
Is it a few moments later?
Yeah, a few moments later, yeah. Right, so cut these dowels to length, 100mm like I said. So now the boss is here.
That's me.
How far apart do you want your clothes hangery things?
Right.
Let me know.
How long is that piece of wood?
I know how long a piece of string is. Any piece of string in the world, I know its length. Did you know that?
Well, it's twice as long as it is from one end to the middle, isn't it?
Right. Twice as long as the end to the middle. Ow. So how often do you want them?
Well, how long is this?
This is 1.5 metres long.
Right.
Yeah. That's the corner.
Yeah, so it's
1.5
start
metres,
here.
which is nearly exactly 59 inches.
Yeah, but that's so it's going to start here because that's the thing. So you want to come in probably 200.
200.
Yeah.
8 inches.
From that edge.
From there, and then every 200.
What does that give you?
It gives us one on the end. Yeah, that'll work. So we go 200, 400, 6, 8. Take all over.
Hang on. Whoop. Get back.
10, 12, and 14. That gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coats.
Okay.
This will be the dry ones.
Yeah.
And then the other ones will have them a bit further apart, yeah? So if we go from the corner again, we go 200, yeah?
Mhm.
And then 200, that gets us out of the corner. And then we'll go 300s, I think. 300s and there's 13 left, so let's say 12 left, half of 12. Ooh.
I think do 200s again.
No, I think we'll see 300 there. 300 there, and we'll put one on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got 3 for your really wet stuff. It's
Yeah.
going to drip in the tray, yeah?
Okay.
That spring broken tape.
Yeah, you
I
get.
need a new Milwaukee tape.
Yeah.
Or Hilti one. But I've done it.
I know, it's actually quite impressive, darling. It's.
Chargers plugged in, all plugged in, everything's, yeah. Yeah, and now I'll tile that bit for you. Anything else you want, madam?
Ooh, don't tempt me.
So what I'm going to do is use this spade bit and just drill into these at a bit of an angle so the pegs, when I put them in, are slightly facing upwards so stuff doesn't fall off it, yeah? So just a slight angle, I'll just guess it. That'll do us. Hopefully they'll all be the same angle. Doesn't really matter. So having cut all these, I'm just gonna, I've drilled all the holes. Before I glue them in, I'm just going to round the edges off so you don't catch your snag your clothing or anything on it. So I use this cheap Parkside grinder thing. So now I've unplugged, so it's a problem if you don't use stuff regularly. I've unplugged this big glob of, oh, I'll put it on the wrong end now. It's all going horribly wrong. This big glob of glue on the end of here, in my spout, I mean, sorry. And I'm just going to stick them in something like that. Simple stuff. So I'll just take this down. And line these up somewhere, something like it. I think at the top, up there. Although saying that, hands won't be able to reach. So I might put it a bit lower. Let's see about there. She can reach that? Yeah, she can reach that. She's not that short, really. Just to check that the miters meet. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just use concrete screws basically. Come on. Release. Da, da, da. So, not loving that at all. That's because my pet hate. This wall is made of tijolo bricks, the clay, hollow clay bricks. So I'm trying to fix to a very, very thin piece. I just don't like it. So what I'll do is put plugs in and use different screws. So back again. This time brown plugs, big thick screws. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, I dislike the tijolo. For fixing into, it's not very good. So, this is the area I'm going to tile. I put a line up here, plum, which comes from the Latin plumulus, one who works with lead, as in plumber. Sorry, I'm babbling. Okay, so I put a line up, a vertical line up here to give me my edge of my tiles. I happen to have 9 of these left over. These, I don't know if you can see the pattern on them very well. Be better when they're wet, but they're they've got this like lots of little, I don't know if you can see that, lots of little Portuguese tile designs on them, all in the same sort of shade of grey. So we're going 2 there, 1, 2. I'm just packing the freezer full of ice. Well, no, she's packing the freezer full of water. Hopefully it makes ice. Yeah. You're going 2 wide and I'm going 4 high. And I need just a little strip on the top. So I've got 9 tiles, believe it or not. So I've just got enough to make that do. These are the same tiles that were in the middle of the gym. Scrounged them off someone. But hey ho. So I need a knee pad. Hang on. Right, here goes. So what I'm going to do with these is I've mixed up some adhesive here because it's a solid rendered background. Yeah, I'm using traditional tile adhesive, not like a mastic adhesive like we used last time. So just going to spread this stuff on the wall. I've mixed up what I thought would be enough, maybe a bit less than enough, because you can always mix more, you can't mix less. Trying to get it even all the way over, which is it's pretty good, to be honest. And I need something along the bottom because I'm going to have a tiled floor here, so I need something for the tiles to sit on to start with. Oh, it just so happens I have these 2 left over. They're not quite big enough, but they'll do. So after a bit of messing about, you must make sure that your first tiles are level, which is what we've got now, so I can now build on from that fairly easily. That was a bit of a disaster because the floor is all over the place, over 900 mil, crazy. But now I can get on with doing the rest. Problem free, we hope. So as you can see now, I've changed my trowel. This has wider and deeper, what are they called, grooves in it, yeah? Thus putting a thicker layer on the wall. So when I now try and put this trowel up again, yeah. If you see the pattern in them now, it's a very faint. Maybe, I don't know. So there we go, clean the bucket out now, but that's basically it. What I will do is grout it tomorrow, maybe the day after, depends how hard it goes. But yeah, grout it up and then we can maybe paint where it's needed and then hang the clothes up. Coats. So there we go, 8 tiles up. Decided not to just cut one with this little bit here, that'll be fine. So all the wet clothes, or what will be wet, will be hanging here behind there, and there'll be a tray on the bottom. Yeah, cool. What I'll do is grate that tomorrow and then find something else to do. That's the grouting finished. Just literally just done it. So this will, it's very dark now. It will lighten to this colour, I do believe. See this dust here? And that'll be virtually the same colour as the tile, so that'll be good. Another little job done. So there's a massive smell of, sorry about the wind, the massive smell of smoke in the air. The fire, which is 30 or 40k, no 30, yeah 30k that way, has spread to somewhere else, we think. It looks so on the app, and it's getting worse and worse, and this is just a picture of the sun. The sun from here, you can see all the smoke in the air and stuff everywhere, all the way to Castelo Branco that way. Yeah, and the wind seems to be just swirling around. I hope everyone's safe. So, good morning everyone. It's another bright hot sunny day on the 14th of August 2025, which is my 57th birthday. I'm just down with the mad chickens running around everywhere, because I've got a Angie's gone off to do a bit of shopping. Oh, and I've got a little surprise for her. Yeah. So, chicken house, we need nest boxes. Yeah. So what I thought was, I found all these by the bins ages ago, and I thought they would make, if you cut the middles out, pretty decent nest boxes. What do you think? Bit of straw in there. Yeah, I think they'll like that. I'll have to wait till there's a few more by the bins. Better than those, I reckon. So yeah, work's ongoing. We have fans still working great. Ow! Ow! I must remember that's quite low. That wasn't nice. Getting on with the cladding. A few bits to go, and the mesh around the top, which goes right up to the top, stop birds getting in, etc. And across the window, so we can open the window when it's hot like now. We can open this window fully, still get the air coming in, but not the sparrows, etc. It doesn't matter today with the doors open, but at night, etc. Nice. So we're getting there, it's getting there, it should be finished next week completely. Ange wants me to put some more soil, like granity subsoil on the floor, so they've got something to scratch in and dust bathe in. And there's a nice breeze coming through there, that's really nice. There we go. I've just noticed how big the oranges are getting on the tree that we pruned. It's doing really well. It's going to be covered in them. These are navel oranges, as you can see. They have a little belly button in them. Yeah, the leaves are curling up a bit, which means it's very dry and the tree's not loving it, but yeah, cool. So I'm chasing them, but I'll have to show you these. The frizzell. We've got two frizzles over here. I don't know if I can get close to them. There they are. So this is a giant yucca. Is this a giant yucca, Ange?
I don't know, it's
It's a giant yucca, I think, yeah.
It's quite big.
Quite big. And I'm having, you can see it's got extra growth, which I don't want at the bottom now, because it's getting a bit difficult to walk past. So, what we do is, just prune them off, and then strip off the bottom branches, and just plant them anywhere, and they grow. They're really good. They don't need a lot of water. Once they're established, once they start growing, they grow really well. So I'll prune this up a bit, and now I'll just put them in a bucket of water. Seem to be quite prolific. There's another one. There's 3 there. And another one. Looks a bit different now. Hey ho. There's a little one here. Move that one up as well. Well, there, like I said, I'll put all them in a bucket, clean and tidy these bits up. Shouldn't really be here. The roots are said to be quite invasive, but there's a nice thick concrete wall on the pond. Should be okay. So we have Andrea's stunt cleaning in the kitchen. This is where we put all the books on the top of here, and they'll get really dusty and stuff, and we have no idea any alternative we could do, but yeah.
Not put books up here.
Not put books up here, yeah.
But then this is, you know, everything's going to get grubby. Yeah,
everything's a learning curve, eh? So yeah, she just sealed the granite with water and PVA. Angie's an expert at that. Here it is. And so that just seals the granite, stops it creating dust and falling, flaking, etc.
Yeah, it stops a lot of the...
yeah, but yeah, the book problem, we don't know what to do yet, do we?
Yeah. Hey ho.
Angie's still busy cleaning out the kitchen, and the book's away up here doing a marvellous job of it. And I'm just coming in here to annoy her.
But it's your birthday!
Big party tomorrow, my birthday today, but party tomorrow. Someone in the comments asked about... Come on, brain, work.
This is age.
It's not even had a beer yet. Leftover courgettes. Quick recipe, really easy to do. I'll show you what we're doing, alright? So we have some light on the subject here. We have 4 courgettes, a tub of, what's that, 200 gram tub of cottage cheese, no, cream cheese, and a peeler. So I'm going to peel these, chop them up into bits, and I'm going to cook, just saute them in a saucepan. Simple as that. Peeling courgettes, easy stuff.
And those skins are we've put in that little tub
Whoa,
there.
it's slippery.
And that'll be a little treat for the piggies later.
Anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah, it's like not that difficult, darling. Bless him. It is his birthday.
And then chopped up into smaller pieces, I suppose. What do you call these?
Cubes.
Slices?
Oh no, it's not really a slice, it's chunks.
Chunks.
Why don't you put those, because you won't put them all on the board.
Chopped up into chunks. Okay. So, put bit of butter in the pan, and we're just going to saute the chunks off in butter. Simple as that. Nice and slowly. Okay, so now that these have cooked down, nice and soft, as you can see, I'm going to blitz them up with this baby. So there we go, all blitzed up. Oh, bit of a flicker going on here. Now I'm just going to add a pack of cream cheese, blend it all in, and put it in my. I'm going to oil this first, oil this, and then stick all that in there. So there's the whole pack in there. I might just blend it in with this. And last of all, I'll just put a bit of cracked black pepper on top of that. Last of all, a nice generous topping of grated cheddar cheese.
And any bits that fall off the edge
are not for Andrea.
Look.
It's a bit role reversal, isn't it?
I know.
Okay, that's a lot of cheese.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that at all. I'll spread that out a bit. And that goes in the oven until the cheese is nice and crispy on the top. Don't know for how long, you'll just have to keep an eye on it. And a bit of
Proper salt.
proper salt as well. Super. And in the oven she goes. And in the oven it goes. And there we have it. Courgette gratin, fresh out the oven, cheddar cheese melted on top. I'll let that cool down and I'll put it in the fridge, and then we can cut slices and have courgettes at our leisure, and then probably keep in the fridge for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, whatever. It's really nice, really creamy and cheesy and nom. Anyway, so on that note,
cheers.
Courgette gratin.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Thank you, darling. And hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a big like. And if you liked it and you're not subscribed, please check that you are subscribed. But subscribe.
Why not? It's free.
And don't forget to ring the little
Ding ding.
notification bell. And I'm going to have a few more of these and a big party tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.